Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope your world is good. Garage door is open and there's somebody cutting grass, so hopefully that's not too annoying. But I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I think I told you about it, but I'm not positive. But I'm getting rid of my 98 Ford Explorer tomorrow. It's lasted me a year and a half. It was free, but it's falling apart completely. And I have made a deal with a friend of mine to do videos for him in trade for a vehicle. And this is one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I can do videos. What do you want? And, you know, it's basically commercials for a car dealership. He owns a car dealership. He owns 3 car dealerships, in fact. They're about 2.5 hours south of me. And I'll be going down there tomorrow. We're going to shoot 10 to 15 tomorrow videos for Facebook and YouTube. They're not commercials like TV commercials, although I could do TV commercials, but that's not what we're doing. We're doing online targeted type content, especially like content where you know, how to pair your phone with your new Ford, or how does dealership financing work, and we can talk to the body shop manager and talk, you know, get people involved in the process of making, you know, informative videos that are good for his Facebook page, that are good for his YouTube channel, and then they can point customers and say, go watch this video, this will help you figure that out, or whatever. So when he asked me, he's like, can you do that? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, do you have the equipment? Yeah, I do. I've amassed a collection of things over the years of doing YouTube that will help me do all of this. I have the equipment. It's more or less, I've never done this sort of thing with other people, so I'm nervous. I'm a bit gun shy because this is the 797th episode of this show. I've done probably 30 or 40 other videos. So, you know, 800 to 850 videos I've edited, put together, done all that stuff too. I can do it. But I'm still nervous because this is my first time doing it like for somebody else. Like the outcome is going to affect them, and you know, I'm getting paid to do it. You know, this is a paying gig, so I'm nervous about it, and I want to do it right. So, you know, I have a camera. I'm shooting this show has been shot on a Canon EOS M3 for the last 3 years. The body's outdated. The lenses are great. I've got a couple different lenses, but I really do need a new camera body. That one's falling apart slowly, but it's been rock solid for 3 years, and I know it inside and out, and I'm totally comfortable going down there and turning it on and shooting and getting good clean video and good clean audio. The audio setup, on the other hand, is something that I haven't really used. Traditionally, when I would do videos here in the shop, I would use this little guy. This is a Rode Video Micro underneath this dead cat, and this is a cool little mic, but this is a condenser mic that does not have its own power, so it relies on the camera to provide power. And that also means that it relies on the camera's preamp to produce audio. And the preamp in this camera is horrendous. Putting this on there is so much background noise, it's difficult. I was able to use it previously because of Premiere Pro, and I could clean it up, and it would sound okay, but it would distort the audio quite a bit if I did that. So I can't use this little guy. I mean, I could. There are ways to use it, but I have another microphone that is powered, and that is this little Mike or Mike, M-E-I-K-E. It's a like knockoff Chinese brand microphone. I don't mean anything by that. It's just what it is. Little condenser mic, but it is powered. It provides its own power. The reason I can't use the other little guy is because my audio interface, which is the Harmonic Smart Rig, does not provide microphone power for a low power mic like that. It will provide power for an XLR mic, but that's 48 volts and that needs 3. Not going to work. So I have to use this shotgun mic, which I have actually never used. I mean, I've used it to play with it, but I've never used it in a video, because the last time I shot handheld stuff, not at this table, I was still using this guy. So not an option, I've got to use this guy. That's fine. So for audio, I'm using a FAIRMONT Smart Rig. This is a like $120 audio interface, dual channel, 1/4 inch XLR or 3.5 mono stereo with a phone or camera output. It's got an TRRS instead of just a regular TRS. So this is cool. This will work great. The nice thing about it is I can listen to myself while I do this. So this is actually a really, really great little interface, because I'm also going to be using a lav mic, which I got this a long time ago to do convention stuff. This is like a $15 lav mic from Pile. And this thing rocks. Like, it's really good. The range is good. The audio is super clear and crisp. I did the video last Friday with this, where I took the top off this table, was shot with this, and the audio is wonderful. So I'll have this guy on my smart rig on one channel. I'll have this guy on the camera on another channel on this little rig here, so that I can shoot on the go. And hopefully with that stuff we can pull off something that I've never done before. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be, if nothing, entertaining. The price we've set for the car, it's a used car, by the way. I don't want to drive anything new. And the price that I'm charging per video means I need to do about 25 to 30 videos to pay it off. And I'm hoping to shoot 10 tomorrow. If I can. They're only going to be like 30-second to 2-minute videos, so if I can shoot just a few, shoot a handful or a dozen tomorrow, I'll be really comfortable with that, coming back and editing those, and then I'll make another trip down to finish out the contract. And then after that, I think as long as I do good work and we both enjoy the process and it's beneficial to the company, then I will probably continue to do it on like a maintenance basis, go down once a month, shoot some videos, and get paid. So this little audio setup, this little setup, this is a $20 cage. It's not really a cage, it's a half cage. I don't know how much I have in the clamps. This $120 interface. I think this guy was like 40 bucks. $15 lav mic and a camera. Well, the camera was $600, but for less than $1,000, I have a pretty solid run and gun shooting rig. I have this tripod. I also have a monopod that I'll be taking with me. I have Jobies. So I've been able to put together a pretty decent set of gear for very little, just paying for it over the years. And I'm really excited to give it a shot professionally and see if I can turn this into something that benefits us both and will provide me with that little bonus income that I've been dreaming about for a long time. So we'll see what happens. But as far as tomorrow's video goes, I don't know what's going to happen. I will probably take the GoPro with me and try to do some behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to have time to edit that into a video for tomorrow, or whether I'll come back and just shoot a debrief, and then I'll try to put together some sort of vloggy type behind the scenes video later. So we'll see. But if you have any questions or comments about any of this gear, or if you have any tips for me going into a shooting day when I've never done that, please leave those in the comments. I appreciate you. And for that, I'm going to go finish packing and sorting all this gear and getting everything set up and ready to go, because I'm really, really nervous that I'm going to forget something. Hopefully I don't. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and being amazing friends and wonderful people. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from eNotes.com. How many hairs does an average human have? The total takes into account not only head hair, but also the hair on various other parts of the body. In fact, the vast majority of hairs are not on our heads. People generally tend to have about 100,000 hairs on their head, leaving 4.9 million hairs for the rest of the body.